What up, my favorite people? What's up, Michigan? Beautiful day to go get some vitamin D in Michigan today. Man, I think it's 81 degrees out. Absolutely amazing. Uh, we're gonna do advice from an ocean today. Oh, this is from the Big Island, from Kona. All right, advice from an ocean. Be sure of yourself. Come out of your shell. Take time to coast. Avoid peer pressure. See life's beauty. Don't get tied down and make waves. So after this, I believe I got one more, and that's from a turtle. But last three were all different from the other ones. So kind of bummed out about that. But like I said before, when I get down to Florida, I got more down there. So, uh, so yeah, beautiful day here in Michigan. Went for a bike ride, got something to eat. That was pretty cool. Uh, things are starting to warm up. Uh, so most of us probably already know this, but there's no reversing the vacation. Once you get it, that's it. Game over. So for all the people, where at, Dave? I'm from Flint area. Um, yeah, so no reversing the vacation, which most of us already knew. And why would you get a vacation when the sickness or whatever is have a survival rate of 99.91, I believe. So that don't make any sense. But I got my years ago. We went down to Mardi Gras down in New Orleans. So we got some beads. I didn't really have to do nothing for them. They just throw them out. So um, I didn't have to show nothing for them, in case you guys were wondering. But if you've never been down there, uh, any time of year is great. New Orleans is a great place, one of my favorite places. The food is absolutely amazing. Um, the people are probably the nicest people in the nation, in my opinion. Um, just absolutely amazing people down there. Um, so if you've never been down there and you want to go down there, um, I don't think you'll have a bad time at all. It's like I said, it's one of my favorite places. A lot of history. Um, just gotta be careful where you go. Certain places like that. Uh, looks like my internet's screwing up again or something. So I don't know. Uh, Don, what happens to monies from our Social Security and birth certificate numbers? I don't know. If you're if you want to know about that stuff, you can look up the Straw Man. YouTube the Straw Man, Don. That I believe you got to. There's certain things you got to do, and it's probably. I'm sure they're going to make it very hard on you to do all that stuff. Um, but very interesting. Goes back to all the way when we've been lied to our whole lives. Um, uh, it kind of all ties in together. Um, we're lost at sea when we're born. Uh, I don't know. I'll screw it all up trying to explain it to you. So just type in straw man on YouTube. There'll be a few videos that show up. Will explain it a lot better than what I'm going to do. But West Virginia, I got to get down to West Virginia, and I got to. I've always wanted a whitewater raft, so I would love to get down to West Virginia. I've been through there. Beautiful country. Haven't really hung out in West Virginia, but beautiful country, hills and all that. So yeah, Dave McComb, huh? Yeah, I worked down down that way, 16 and Van Dyke. So I'll be heading that way here shortly. Romeo, yeah, Romeo's beautiful, Dave. Did some work out there at 23 and Romeo Plank, the old Nachi building. Uh, Actually, that was the first place I worked when I got out of jail on my third DUI. and it was unlimited hours. So it was absolutely perfect for my situation. Uh, so yeah, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's still got the Nachi sign up there or not, but yeah, yeah, Romeo's beautiful. Yeah, 30 in Van Dyke. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful up there or down there for me. But yeah, I love that area right there. I like to get about 10,000 acres in that area. I'm just about $10 million short on that though. Yeah, Brenda. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So yeah, so the title I put on here today was "Get Uncomfortable," which we all have to do. I don't know what's going on with this. So so yeah, I want to read you something from Telegram. It says the world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but those who watch them without doing anything. Albert Einstein. So, and I think Juan O'Savin's book talks about that. Everyone's just sitting on the side of the road watching life go by, and I believe most people are fed up with it. So, uh, we're gonna get a game plan, and we're gonna start the local level, and we're gonna kick all them out first, and then hopefully, what happens is Trump and those guys kind of start at the top. We start at the bottom. We kind of work together and clean house. So hopefully that's what's going on. Liberty Warrior talked about talks cheap basically, and we need to all do something. So me, Chabal, Liberty Warrior, Vicky Vasquez, Scad Warrior 2, Irish Guy JG, Shepherd of the Forest, we can all get on here and talk all day long. But until we do something, really nothing's going to happen. But I think this is the first step. Just talking about it, kind of getting a plan and all that. So, yeah, people are afraid. They've been keeping us afraid forever. That's how they control us. If we're not afraid, then they're going to start getting worried. Uh, it's real easy to take one or two people out, but it's hard to take 100 people out. And you can see that with what's going on in Europe. They're all sticking together. I believe France. Did you guys see that? Where France police officers were lined up like on a sidewalk or something, and they just threw their cuffs down. So they're not going to go along with the tyranny. So that was awesome. Yeah, Dave, we do have to get together. I think Liberty Warriors putting together a spreadsheet. Um, yeah, I love like-minded people, talk about what's going on. I'll come down there, help you out. You come up here and help me out with uh, uh, local things that are going on, school boards, thing like that. My kids are grown, but still, that don't matter. Went by a school today, and all the kids were standing outside with masks on. So it just drives me nuts. I just want to stop and smack them all up. Wake up. But Ohio. Well, hopefully you're a Michigan fan, Brenda. I'm just kidding. Since we got Harbaugh, they need to fire that guy. But it don't matter because Michigan's making money. I think that's kind of the way it is with all football teams, college teams. As long as they're making money, who cares? Nobody's got well, another great example is a couple years ago, Detroit Red Wings. They had 24 years of straight playoff appearances. So at one point they're like, well, at least we made the playoffs. And then it seems like after that they just kind of died out. Well, that's wrong. With me, I want to go right to the top. But I guess if you get used to doing something halfway or whatever, then whatever. Yeah, Harbaugh's terrible. Terrible. He was hired to beat Michigan State and Ohio State. And Michigan State's been running, just smacking him around like a little kid. I don't know, terrible. Yeah, I go through Tennessee all the time, David. Tennessee's beautiful. Yeah. So, yep, no reversing of the vacation, which most of us already knew. No big deal with that. But yeah, we can't stand by. We're gonna get a plan together. We're gonna start figuring something out. Um, I know uh, Six Fingered One, Liberty Warrior, Chabal, Mental Health Militia News. Um, we've already did a little Liberty Warrior and Mental Health Militia News. We already did like a roundtable. Uh, probably gonna do that more. I want to get a few more people on here, but my schedule's a little screwed up. So, but so yeah, the wife, she's got to get surgery. So she's something wrong with her wrist or something. I don't know. Maybe it's from doing dishes her whole life or something. I'm not sure. But she can barely cut her food, you know. So now I got to chew it up for her, and that's just a little uncomfortable for me, like a bird to her or something. But what I want to talk about is, of course, that's uncomfortable for her and me. But I'm a team player, so we're gonna get through this. Hopefully, she'll have surgery pretty soon, and she'll be all right. Um, but yeah, so we went to eat, and usually I always try to do something. I wouldn't really say every day I try to do something that makes me uncomfortable, but if I'm thinking about it all the time, I like to try to do something that makes me uncomfortable. And if you're near me or with me, I'm gonna try to make you uncomfortable too, because, like I said before, it's the only way to grow. So usually, like I said, not all the time, but I try to pay for someone's meal, uh, someone's lunch, whatever. So I seen these two females. They were probably maybe 25. So I usually like getting their waitress and say, "Hey, give me their check. I'll take the check," and then I don't say nothing. No big deal. So I kind of wasted time, or like I thought about it, but I didn't do nothing about it. And then I see the waitress over there flipping up her book and hands them the check. So I'm like, oh man, I just lost my opportunity. And then I thought about it a little bit more, and they're kind of passing money around, like, well, how much is yours? How much is mine? And all that stuff. And so I told the wife, so I gotta go do something uncomfortable. She just kind of laughs, like, not really makes you uncomfortable, but it does make me uncomfortable. But I do it anyway because I know that's how you grow. So I walk over to them. There's not too many people in the restaurant, maybe I don't know, 6, 8 people total in the restaurant. Lucky Steakhouse, by the way. And so I walk up to them. I'm like, hey, you know, they're like, hey, what's going on? We got this old creeper guy coming up to us, and I said, hey, do you guys? I just took their check. I said, you mind if I steal this from you? They're kind of like, why? I'm like, well, yeah, I'm gonna steal it from you. They're like, all right, go ahead, And then so I took it, brought it back to my table. And then the waitress went up to them. They still had their money on the table. And then I said, hey, let her know. And then she come over, and so of course I paid for the meal. But the reason I'm telling you this is because with little acts of kindness like that, we're gonna start changing the world. So, and I knew I need to get on it, and I need to do it. Like I said, usually I'll just get the waitress and I'll go, hey, before they even get the check, I'll be like, hey, I want to pay for that table over there. So bring their check to me. And that's no big deal. No one knows who paid for their meal, stuff like that. But this time I waited around. I'm like, ah. But like I said, a few times in my life, someone's telling you to do something, telling you to do something, and you don't do it. And if I wouldn't have done that today, I would have been upset that I didn't do it. I would have been upset all day about it. So just letting you guys know, get uncomfortable. I talk about that quite a bit. Make your own video, and or talk to people that you usually don't talk to. You run into someone at the gas station or something. Talked to a guy last night at work, just real quick, but still. Um, so get uncomfortable. Man, the more you do it, the better off it's going to be. First time you got to do something like that, it's probably going to be real uncomfortable. Probably be sweating but whatever. Just go out and do it. The reason that it was in my mind is because this morning I was listening to the radio, and there was a guy. I can't remember where it was from. This guy does it every single day. He'll give out a random card that will just say your meal's paid for, but here's a card to remind you to pay it forward. And so they gave this two ladies. I hope I remember what state it was in, but it don't really matter. Anyway, they gave the two ladies the card that says pay it forward. Your meal's paid for, but eventually, whenever you can, pay it forward. So they went up to the cashier and they paid for everyone in the restaurant for their meal. And the owner sit back like, wow, I really didn't expect that, but it's great, you know. So I didn't tell them to pay it forward, which I'm sure they will. But from now on, every time I do that, I'm gonna tell them, hey, no problem. I love doing that stuff. Just pay it forward. And that's because for one, I think they left a tip. I left a tip. So both of those girls were real happy. I was happy because I actually acted on being uncomfortable. Wife was happy because I did something good, and waitress was happy because she might have got two tips. And now everyone's in a good mood for the rest of the day. So um, I don't know, something to think about, something fun to do, and it don't have to be much. You find a single person, uh, or pay for someone in front of you or behind you at the fast food spot or whatever, or someone in front of you at the gas station. Say, hey, I'll take care of their uh, pop and candy bar or whatever. But yeah, if you guys do that, which I know you will, let me know about it. Put it in the comments or make a video, uh, send it to me. I'll put it on my page or start your own page, whatever. But so I just want to get on here, make a quick video, and basically it was about there's no reversing the vacation. So we already knew that. Why would you get one when it's 99.91% survival? You're going to survive if you get it 99.91% of the time. I don't know. I don't get it. But so 6 is doing all right, Dave. There he is, right below, right below. I didn't see that. Yeah. I just noticed, my brother. Oh, another thing. If Mike Lindell's listening, get a hold of me. I got a buddy that's want to get a hold of you. So get a hold of me or get a hold of him. He's already gotten a hold of you. Get a hold of him. I know you're busy, and I know you got a lot of things going on, and you're doing great. But my boy's got a plan. He needs to get a hold of you. So get a hold of him, or get a hold of me, or get a hold of somebody, so they can get a hold of him, and then we'll all get a hold of each other, and we'll make this thing happen. So. Yeah, I don't wear a mask anymore. Barely even at work. I wear that right about here. I see a boss, I might pull it up to here, but I rarely ever wear the whole thing around here. It's always here, and 9 times out of 10 it's here. So uh, we'll see what happens. It's getting warm out. People are going to be not real happy with wearing them. Well, I don't know. Maybe they'll wear them. Maybe they wear them when they're sleeping. I don't know. So I don't know. Yeah, Jim. I had a lady at what was it? Culver's do that. So she bought my meal, and when we pulled up, because you know at Culver's you just kind of go around the corner, wait. Um, well, before that, I think a couple days before that, I paid for a guy. I don't know, either in front of me or behind me. Either way, and um, I like paying for the guy in front of me because I can see what they ordered. See, so that's a tip right there. So if you pay for the guy in front of you, if you get to the window quick enough, you can still see what they ordered and be like, all right, that's $8. Bam. Then you look in your rearview mirror and you see a SUV with 14 kids and you know 2 adults. You're like, whoa, I'll pay for the one in front of me. I'm just kidding, but kinda, not really. But pay for the guy in front of you. You can see what they spent. Um, so yeah, I did that, and I didn't get a wave, or I didn't get a go fly a kite, or I didn't get anything. So when that lady paid for me, uh, she had a mask on. So when we pull up, we park. I jump out. I'm like, hey, I said, thank you for buying. Thank you. And she had 2 kids, young kids, maybe I don't know, 4 and 3 maybe. And she goes, yeah. Every time we come to here, they want to pay for somebody's meal. So I get in Florida, I like collecting shark teeth just on the beach, little tiny teeth, and I had a few in my truck. So I'm like, well, that's great, kids. Keep up the good work and all that. That's awesome. Thank you. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you and not say anything because so then when she paid for mine, I paid for the guy behind me, younger kid, maybe 20, 25. So he probably knows I paid for it, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's not paying attention to life. I don't know. But he never gave me a wave or go fly a kite sign or nothing like that. So I don't know. To me, that's a little rude. I mean, at least you can do is say thank you or wave. You know, but so I went and I only found one tooth, little tiny shark tooth. So I got back out, went up and gave it to her. Said I only found one, but so I got a bunch. Actually, that reminds me, I need to keep a bunch in my car. So when stuff like that happens, I can hand them out because I like them. I think they're pretty cool. I think kids will like them. But uh, yeah, so when somebody does something nice for you, at least wave. Jeez. So I don't know. It's good. Yeah, so if you're not following like Liberty Warrior and Mental Health Militia News, Chabal, Irish Guy JG, Shepherd of the Forest, Vicky Vasquez, uh, go give those guys a like, a follow. Uh, those guys are doing real good. Um, Chabal, he's a great guy. Love him. Liberty Warrior, great guy. Irish Guy, haven't really talked to him too much. Just a little chit chat back and forth, but he usually makes a video every day. I think Shepherd of the Forest makes one every day, and Scad Warrior 2, I believe, makes one every day. So um, I don't listen to Scott and most of those guys anymore. I guess they're going on tour. I guess they're asking for donations, like 450,000 per person, roughly 500,000 per person, to go travel around U.S. Maybe we'll get a traveling thing going on, Dave or Mike and Chabal, Irish Guy. We'll just drive around and stop and have a Zoom or something, or have a live feed. I think Out of the Darkness went down to Tennessee, and he can't remember the guy he met up with, but he did that actually down in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I don't know if you guys follow Out of the Darkness. He calls himself Q. Great dude. Love his stuff. But something to do. You get to see the country, and you get to meet like-minded people. So I think it might be something to do here in the near future. Maybe if we get locked down again, we'll have all the time in the world. but maybe no money. So you either have time and money, or it's never the other way around. But or time, you have a lot of time but no money, and you have all the money in the world but no time. Kind of like just how life is. But uh, yeah, that's right, Christy. Kids nowadays think the world owes them everything with no respect. Yeah, yeah. Well, they owe me. They owe me this. They owe me that. Give me this. Give me that. I don't want to work for it, but just give it to me. Yeah, absolutely true. Yeah, yeah. But so that's the type of thing I like to do. I like to uh, do pay it forward, whatever. A lot of people helped me out when I was down and out, and then now I don't drink. So you figure what's 40, $50? What's that? Half a day at the bar? That's what, 6, 7, 8 drinks. So and you get to help a few people. So that's about all I got for today. Um, Absolutely beautiful day in Michigan. Uh, so try to get out, get some vitamin D. I think it's supposed to. It's a chance of rain next 2 or 3 days or something, but yeah, who knows? Still nice to get out there. Probably go out, hit the woods this weekend, ride the Razor around, uh, do some work up north, something. But yeah, I think we need another round table. I don't know if Liberty Warriors on here. I don't see him on here yet. I don't see Chabal on here yet neither. But uh, or if anyone else wants to get on Zoom or whatever, we'll try to figure it out. But that's all I got for today. Today's, I believe, the 7th, March 7th, I believe. So that's it. Just don't sit by and do nothing. We'll get a plan together. Uh, Remember, take your mask off, shut the news off. So I will talk to you all probably tomorrow. Love you.